Hi everyone. This is my second attempt at the podcast life. I switched up my look for you just a little bit. I did my eyebrows this morning, got rid of my Italian mustache, which I know every adult female loves to do, and put on some makeup and blow dried the hair for you. So you are welcome. Let's kind of talk about the fact that being a female and grooming ourselves takes some work. I will be very honest with you. I am a lot better looking when I have makeup on as opposed to when I don't. But I would really love to sometimes just roll out of bed in the morning and go for my morning walk and go to the store and not worry that I was going to scare random people and their children just by how I look naturally. But as we know, we, in our society, have beauty standards that we kind of started to follow. This kind of looks weird from what I'm doing on tea. I quit coffee last month and no longer having the headaches or the shakes or the anger, but trying to live a healthier lifestyle by drinking only green organic tea, and so far it's been working for me. Also taking a multivitamin and biotin. Why biotin, you may ask? Well, I started to lose my hair, started to get a lot thinner a few months ago when I was dealing with some personal stress in my life. So the biotin and the multivitamin is kind of making it grow back stronger, which is great. Don't mind. I also have some beautiful geriatric hairs coming in, which again, something that we welcome in our 30s, which would be nice if we didn't have to deal with that too, because getting your hair done, colored so that you stay youthful looking, it's pretty pricey in Long Island. Pretty pricey. So I guess today I wanted to spend a little bit of time just having you get to know just a little bit about me. Not too much though, because again, I don't want to make this about me. I want it to come from me, and I'd like you to get a little more comfortable with me. But talking about me is kind of awkward, for me at least. I've been a therapist for almost 13 years, and I am a phenomenal listener, and I am great at validating and mirroring and understanding and helping to guide and support people. I'm good at what I do work-wise, but when people ask me personal questions about myself, I don't even know what to say. Even if a client comes in and they're like, hey, how are you? How was your weekend? I literally look at them in the face just stunned, because I'm just not used to talking about myself. And talking about myself is pretty awkward. And I get nervous and sometimes a little shy. And I'm not going to lie to you right now, doing this, I feel pretty exposed and I'm slightly nervous, which is probably why I'm saying all the time. But give me some time and I will probably relax and become a little bit more comfortable in front of the screen. Back in college, I used to work for the radio station, so I know I could do it, but I'm a little out of practice, so just bear with me. So a little bit about myself. I am 37 years old, but I tell people I'm 29 because I still feel like I can pass for that age, minus the bags under the eyes and the geriatric hairs popping up. And I don't think I have any wrinkles. Maybe I do. I don't know. I have no idea. I still think I have the body of a 20-year-old. So that I'll show you in the summer months if I feel up to it. Not my whole body, but like the figure. No, I like to work out. But I have been a therapist for my own private practice since 2020, when the whole world had probably the best experience that it's ever had before. Kidding. The pandemic. And I've been doing that ever since. Before that, I worked for a private practice, two of them actually, for 9 years. One of them for 9 years, another one for just a few years, but I was doing both at the same time. I have also managed a restaurant. I have waitressed. I have bartended for years. I ran an auto repair shop for 3 or 4 years, managed a gym for a long time, actually. I did that during college, ran intramural sports, was a newspaper carrier, worked in a deli, worked in a bagel shop, did retail, worked for Weight Watchers International doing tally clerk and training. There's probably more, and I just don't remember. But I have a long list of jobs that I've experienced. And all those experiences has made me, what I feel, be a better therapist to my clients. Because I feel life experience really helps you to gain life wisdom. And through all those different things, I'm really able to understand a lot of different aspects of what people do for a living, or what their passions are, what they want to do. And I am so open to people trying a bunch of different career tracks for them to figure out what it is that they really want to do, be, or become in their lives. And even if you decide to take one career track now and 5 years from now realize, I don't really want to do this anymore, I'm passionate about such and such, switch it up. Do whatever it is you need to do. It's your life. Just because some people decide at a young age that they want to, be a police officer for the rest of their lives doesn't mean that you have to have that same kind of dream or pick a career that's going to be long-term. And so I'm a huge advocate for that. Even though I've been doing the therapy field for 13 years or so, I always had other jobs that I did with it because I never wanted that to be the only thing that I did. I never wanted to get burnt out in that field. I always wanted to be 100% for my clients, because if I was anything less than that, it wouldn't be fair to them. So that's a little bit about me. If you ever have any other questions as far as not too personal stuff, but history or experiences that maybe I've had that could help you or normalize, thoughts or feelings that you're going through, feel free to email me. And if I can, I will share it on the podcast and maybe we can talk about it. So that's another thing I wanted to quickly just go over with you. This podcast is kind of more like just a conversation. Things that come up in my life or in the lives of some of my clients that I feel might benefit you in your life or help normalize things for you in your life so that you can keep trucking along and going after the things that you want to go after, all in ways of finding yourself and living the life of your dreams. So that's that. Today's topic I thought would be more along the lines of something that I'm fearful of, which is why it took me so long to actually start to record these. I've been wanting to do this for a really long time, but I was hesitant to because I didn't want to put myself out there and have my words, my thoughts, my feelings misconstrued or judged or taken out of context. Because at the end of the day, my perception is my reality, but your perception is your reality. And nothing can change that except conversations about it and raising awareness of the differences that we may have. So the topic that I really wanted to touch upon today was judgment. I feel, as a society, have become huge in judging others negatively for the choices that they're making in their own lives, as well as feeling like we have a right to judge another person or tell them how we think they should be doing things in their lives. And that kind of stems a lot from parents. And I see that a lot in my practice with my younger clients. Their parents have an idea of what they want for their child or who they want their child to be. And therefore, when their child does not want to be that and kind of puts their foot down and tells their parents, this isn't who I am, there's resistance there and it causes a problem. But if we take a step back and allow others to be who it is that they choose to be without judgment, the world would be probably a better place, don't you think?